everyone, welcome to the House Skills channel. Today, we're talking about how managers and employees can make the most of a one-on-one meeting. A one-on-one meeting is an amazing opportunity for a manager and an employee to connect on a predictable basis. But how many times did you realize it was only 5 minutes into your time and you had nothing else to talk about? Or it's 25 minutes in and you're still discussing agenda item number 1. Today, we're going to explore strategies that can help you make the most of one-on-one meeting time. We'll explore ways to structure the time that feels both productive and collaborative. Structuring one-on-ones isn't just the responsibility of the manager. Employees can implement these same changes in collaboration with their manager. To make the most of one-on-ones, collaborate with the other person to prepare and structure the time. This will give both of you a predictable idea of how the meetings will run. Use the following tips to get started. Tip 1. Set a recurring agenda. Consider collaborating on what is included in that agenda. As a manager, avoid saying, "This is your time," because a broad statement like that can be overwhelming, especially for those who struggle with decision making. Directs can name topics that they would like to check in on each week, or managers can offer suggestions of recurring topics that would create a structure that the direct is comfortable with owning. Some suggestions include breaking down a large project together, prioritization of current projects, blockers you've been experiencing, or check-ins on long-term project milestones. Tip 2. Set an agreed upon weekly or bi-weekly cadence. Work together to find a time that works for both of your schedules, as well as both of your specific energy levels. Check in with the other person to understand their schedule, needs, and preferences. Are you not a morning person? Be intentional with scheduling time in the afternoons when you feel most refreshed. Is the other person responsible for dropping off their kids at school in the morning? Allow some buffer time for first thing in the morning one-on-ones to make sure they aren't scrambling if drop-off runs late. Tip 3. Use a consistent approach for feedback. Check in with each other to see what the best feedback method is for the other person. Prepare some options as well. Common feedback approaches are sending feedback ahead of time, providing it in writing, or giving it verbally and prompting the other person to restate and confirm for alignment. Because feedback is a two-way road, an employee can ask their manager these same questions to best understand how they prefer to receive feedback. Tip 4. Be specific with your message. Provide examples, ask specific questions, and share observations. Provide examples of what you're introducing. Exemplars help to clarify expectations and can help your direct get to work faster. Avoid vague questions like, "How are things for you?" Some may see this as a check-in around personal life, while others will go straight into project updates. Make sure you include exactly what you're intending to check in about when you ask the question. Share observations and offer support. For example, "I notice you seem stressed in our team meeting today. What can I do to make these meetings more effective and supportive?" Some examples are turning video off or giving you a heads up via chat if I'm going to ask you to speak about Project X. In this example, the observer pinpointed a specific time frame that the observee looked stressed team meeting today and offered clear options to support the observee in future situations. Tip 5. Listen actively and recap. When finishing up your one-on-one, allow time to confirm with each other any action items or follow up via email. This can help with alignment and help to avoid any potential time-sucking misunderstandings. Alright, to recap our top takeaways. 1. You can make the most of your one-on-ones. 2. One-on-one expectations can be created in collaboration with your manager or your direct reports. 3. Use an agenda to structure your time. Keep scheduling predictable, explore feedback preferences, and be specific with your communication. Also, allow time to recap. Any time you spend in a one-on-one setting can make an impact. How will you be intentional about the impact you plan to make? Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more helpful content. Excited to connect with you next time.